Hello, Gym Rocks. Welcome to Royal Oasis Spa for You Educational Tidbits. My name is Zenobia of Royal Oasis Spa-GJC.com. I'm a licensed SD, owner of Royal Oasis Spa Indulgence, Japanese head and foot spa. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Wow, it's been a minute since I last seen you all. It feels great to be back doing educational tidbits. Did you miss me? How are you doing today? I hope the weather is weathering out there. I hope it's beautiful, clear. It's been raining here for weeks here in Southern Maryland. I hope all is well in your world. Are you ready to learn something new today? I can't wait to get into this topic, to dive into this topic. So get your notepads, get your pencils out ready, and let's do it. We will begin our skin path today talking about the golden spice, the bright, the yellow orange spice that is sitting in your spice cabinet right now that is related to ginger called turmeric. It's the active curcumin, all right, component that gives turmeric its color. Turmeric is a popular spice when it comes to cooking, enhances the flavor in culinary dishes, especially in Indian food or Middle Eastern pilafs, but it doesn't taste good plain if you taste it plain. So for years, I've seen my grandmother use turmeric as a diet supplement. She takes like a teaspoon of turmeric a day and she chased it down with water. So she would tell me when I was younger that turmeric is good for the digestive system and joint pain like rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis. And she just swore by this stuff. Like the elders always possess some knowledge about traditional remedies and healing practices. So let me ask you, do you think it's because of personal experience or just historical practices that has been passed down through generations? And it seems like now science is starting to catch up with the ancestors, I would say. And I think I kind of inherit my grandmother's thinking because I use Manuka honey or garlic salt water for sore throat. I use apple cider vinegar for my digestive system. I get a lot of, reflux. I use ginger for nausea, lemon for my tummy detox. And I hear like older people, you say they use vodka like for an antiseptic or it's good for stinky feet. So, hey, I don't know. As I'm getting older, I need to fall in line with my grandmother and start ingesting this spice to help me with some of my joint issues I'm starting to have. A lot of people use it for medicinal purposes. And I think every cultural background has diverse practices or unique practices, I should say, to approach healing. So my question is, can turmeric go beyond the kitchen though? I'm looking at it, I'm like, I mean, it is a skincare ingredient. It can be a skincare ingredient, I guess. So turmeric is an old practice of Indian healing, if you didn't know. Traditional Chinese medicine and other ethnicities around the world, especially of South Asia, use turmeric as a cure for everything from arthritis to digestive orders to liver and urinary ailments to wound healing. So it is if it's healing the body, and healing the ailments, can it really be skin friendly though? And that's what we want to talk about today. Okay, so we're going to check it out for ourselves. Okay. Um, so it says that turmeric is filled with anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and antioxidant properties that can improve skin health and appearance. So, what are the benefits of turmeric to skin? So, that uh, it is said this is what provides the glow and the luster to skin. So, I'm looking at like this provides luster and glow to skin. So what turmeric does is revive the skin. It brings out its natural glow by lightening the skin. So if you're dealing with blotches, blemishes, dark spots, discoloration, dullness, redness, unevenness, turmeric adds brightness and luster. Turmeric protects against oxidative stress. And if you don't know what oxidative means, it's a bodily condition that happens when your antioxidant levels are low. So these levels are measured through the blood plasma. So when there is, how can I say it? When there is imbalance of reactive oxygen species, which is known as free radicals, that's the oxidative stress, and oxidative stress can lead to cell and tissue breakdown. So, speaking of stress, think of environment stressors such as the UV radiation, air pollution, radiation, or smoking buildup on the skin. So, these unstable molecules can damage cells, causing aging, especially if it's been left on your skin. Not had your skin hasn't been treated or cleaned or anything. It's not a good thing. So turmeric limits the damage or neutralizes the free radicals. So we are really starting to learn something today, y'all. I see I'm getting my mojo back. I'm getting my mojo back. And we said earlier that turmeric is anti-inflammatory, but it is also antimicrobial. And this means turmeric kills the bacteria that cause acne, psoriasis. So the application of turmeric reduces the inflammation and dryness and allows the skin to heal. So if you're one of those like myself, you can make a paste with lemon, which is vitamin C, water, and turmeric to do like a spot treatment on your pimples. Because I love making, my own little concoction of things. If y'all been following me and follow me on social media, I make my own things. So I have clients, they share their concerns about dark circles around their eyes. And most of us are trying to get the maximum rest as possible. But the lack of sleep is like real. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to, start taking some medicine to get me to go to sleep. And lack of sleep is real. It's unhealthy. Eating and lack of sleep is unhealthy. And we spend too much time on our cell phones. We talked about this in one of the other educational tidbits. Too much cell phone, too much television, iPads, and among other things that can lead to dark circles. So turmeric can minimize the appearance of dark circles. Yeah, this stuff right here can minimize the appearance of dark circles by boosting circulation, but it also is a lightening agent. So it will reduce puffiness and lighten under and around the eyes. Wow, y'all. Okay. Okay, turmeric. Okay. So another concern that I get with clients is dull skin. Turmeric base products returns moisture. So in part by removing dead skin cells so new ones can regenerate, as well as fatty acids and vitamins to the skin. So now I'm starting to understand why Indian weddings often apply turmeric to brides and grooms a few days before their wedding day to enhance their complexion and give the skin, like this beautiful glow. So also when I use turmeric, when I do use turmeric, I add manuka honey to it, aloe vera. Y'all know I love aloe vera. I'm the aloe vera queen. Okay, say what you want. Okay, so I add manuka honey, aloe vera, and turmeric, and that helps with moisturizing the skin as well. So if you're wondering why skin professionals use products with turmeric, it's due to its beneficial properties for skin health. Wound healing is number one. Turmeric helps with skin repair, making it useful for blemishes. It's antimicrobial. It has a natural antimicrobial properties in it. So this makes it effective for acne and even preventing breakouts. Turmeric has a brightening effect, so it improves evening the skin tones, reducing hyperpigmentation and dark spots. It has an antioxidant benefit. Turmeric is very rich in oxidants. It slows down the aging process and protects the skin from free radicals. Also, it's anti-inflammatory, has properties of anti-inflammatory. Turmeric has strong anti-inflammatory effects, and this helps reduce swelling in various skin conditions. So turmeric is very popular ingredient. Turmeric is very potent ingredient as well for skin lightening and revealing glow. So it is powerful oxidant that can reduce dark spots, blemishes, and hyperpigmentation. Now, if you use raw turmeric on your skin, it will leave this stubborn yellow tint or stain on your skin. And what I like to do to add is add manuka honey and yogurt to reduce that staining, or you can use milk or lemon juice to remove the yellow stain faster or that tint. So if you do not know if you are allergic to turmeric, you should really do a patch test to safeguard yourself. You can try behind your ear to do a patch test. Turmeric is really it's safe for most skin types, but let me tell you, it can cause irritation to some individuals. So I would suggest limiting your use. Turmeric can clog pores. That's another thing I think people don't really, if you use it, out of your spice cabinet, it can really clog your pores. It can trigger acne in some people, not everybody, but in some people, especially if you mix it with oily ingredients like coconut oil, and if it's not washed off properly, and it can trap in dirt and bacteria. So now that takes us to the disadvantages of turmeric. The main thing I tell people about turmeric, it has its pros, okay, and its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages. And that one thing it has is dryness. For some people, turmeric can cause dryness or flakiness, especially if it's used in high concentrations and it's left on the skin for an extended period of time. And I think we don't realize that turmeric has astringent qualities that can tighten the skin, reduce the oiliness, that can lead to dryness. And what people do not understand about turmeric is that it can disrupt the skin's moisture barrier for some, not everyone. So I always share with my clients when they tell me they're using turmeric, or they ask me my opinion of turmeric. Turmeric can really strip natural oils in dry skin. It may trigger oil glands in the skin, lead to breakouts. So write that down. Be mindful of that. It can trigger, okay, oil glands in the skin, leading to breakouts. So if you have dry skin and you want to use it right from your spice cabinet, I suggest mixing it, combine it with manuka honey and yogurt, or yogurt to add hydration. So if you have oily skin, combine it with turmeric, to combine turmeric with rose water. Now, here's another disadvantage of using turmeric: sensitivity. Some people may experience sensitivity or irritation from turmeric, which can exacerbate dryness. Okay, so if you got sensitivity and now you got dryness, it's starting, things are really, a lot of activity is starting to happen on your skin. Another one disadvantage is photosensitivity. Turmeric can increase sensitivity due to sunlight, potentially leading to sunburn, pigmentation, or skin damage which exposed to UV rays. So the reason why this happens is because the compounds in turmeric weakens your skin's natural barrier. Always apply sunscreen after using turmeric mask, and try to avoid direct sunlight immediately after turmeric application. The last thing, far as disadvantages, is allergic reactions. We can have allergic reaction to anything. Anything that's good, still can have allergic reactions. So some people may experience allergic reactions, including redness, itchiness, dryness, irritation. This happens because turmeric has a strong bioactive compound that may irritate the skin. I always suggest doing a patch test before widespread use. Before you start putting it all over your face, do a patch test. Wait about 5-10 minutes to see if anything, and still take your time putting it on, because you just don't know. So if you're asking how often you should use turmeric on your face, if that's something that you really want to use, I would say use it 1 to 2 times a week. It's truly enough. Every day, no. If you're using it every day, overuse will dry out your skin and cause reactions. Okay, I'm telling you, you don't want that. And now this is where you really want to pay close attention. I believe nature has some of the best ingredients for skincare, but if you're looking for a product that has turmeric in it because you're dealing with dull skin, or you asking me which brand do I prefer, I recommend Eminence organic skincare. Eminence has a product called Turmeric Energizing Treatment with Citrine Gemstones, and it has ingredients to paprika, zeolite, which creates a gentle heat sensation. Okay, so when you use it, don't be like, oh my God, it's getting warm, I'm allergic to it. No, that's what it's supposed to do. The paprika and the zeolite creates that gentle heat sensation. And this treatment taps into the powerhouse of botanical, tapping into turmeric's potent antioxidant properties to brighten the appearance of your skin. Zeolite is a mineral. They give skin its boost to your glow, so it detoxifies and exfoliates. The stimulation can last, now after you get your facial, that stimulation can last an hour and a half after the application. So don't be like, oh my God, the esthetician messed up my face because I'm still feeling this heat sensation. You're going to feel it an hour and a half after the application when you use the Eminence turmeric product. So just make sure when removing the mask, use cool water, not warm water, not hot water, no steam towels, because it will reactivate the heat. So when you use the turmeric treatment, it's activated by water. So what you would do is put like they might have a measuring cup that comes with a little measuring cup, and you just put a little bit of water in it and stir it up until you get that little, that paste. All right, so it's activated by water. And I would suggest using the charcoal exfoliating cleanser by Eminence, or you could use the Magazine cleanser. And you may be asking me about the Citrine gemstones that I mentioned. That is the stone of light and happiness. So it recharges, it motivates, and it energizes the mind and the body. So if you do use this product, please do not use an exfoliant. Okay? Do not use an exfoliant. Turmeric is already an exfoliant. So do not use an extra exfoliant. Do not use the mango enzyme mask or any enzyme from Skin Script, any enzyme at all. Do not use any enzyme with the turmeric treatment, okay? As this will be considered a double exfoliation or excessive exfoliation. So you can also use like a calming serum after you do your application. And and then moisturize and use SPF. You always want to use SPF, and try not to go directly outside after doing your facial. Just wait a little bit, wait about 30 minutes or an hour or so before you hit that direct sunlight. Okay, I think that is all I have about our friend turmeric, curcumin. Okay. And I think this concludes our educational tidbit for today. Thank you so much for watching this channel, watching this video. I truly hope you enjoyed today's topic on turmeric. I hope you learned something today. Let me know if you experience any turmeric related skin issues. Share your experience in this comment section of this video. Please share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button of this video, and click the notification button to be the first to know when videos are published. I hope to see you all next week or so. I probably talk about charcoal next. Yep, you know how we love that charcoal cleanser and charcoal mask. So I think that's going to be the topic for next week. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe. God bless y'all. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. Thank you. God bless.